One, two, three, testing. Testing. What's up, everybody? Speedrun here once again. I am cheating Alberta right now. I want to show you a few videos before we start talking why your character cannot properly walk in Alberta or Izlude. This right here is the top view of the old Alberta. And this right now is the top view of the new Alberta. This is a different perspective of the old Alberta. So you can see this nice 3D. And now let's have a look at the new Alberta. You can see there are a few more ships over there. And a little bit extension on the ground. Now let's check the same thing for Izlude. Here is the top view of the old Izlude. And here is the top view of the new Izlude. In a different perspective, in this cool 3D, you can see the old Izlude. Now we are going to check the new Izlude. All right, so you have seen the top view and also the full view like this. All right, now that you have seen the differences, I'm going to log in my Ragnarok. Let's have a look. I'm in renewal mode. So I'm waiting my ragexe launch. Here we go. And let's log in. All right, I am with speedrun and we are currently in Izlude. Perfect. You can see that I can walk properly around, and this is the renewal mode. All right, you can see how this is considered the new Izlude. It was I'm not sure if it was 2012 around the time. And there's a cool fountain. You can walk anywhere, there is no issue at all. But once I transform this into renewal, there will be an issue. I'm going quickly to Alberta. Let's have a look how is in here. All right, so here I have the ship number 1, and I can properly walk around the ship. Okay, it's working well. So there is some texture, snowing texture here. Don't worry about that. Okay. So, funny enough, you can go up into this. Oh, you cannot really go up in that one, but you can go up in this one. Oh, there is no way to go up in there. Interesting. Oh, this one can. Okay, this one also can. Nice. All right, so you can see that I can walk everywhere, right? Now let's transform this into a renewal. And for that, I mean pre-renewal. And now I need to compile again. So I'm gonna run the compilation. I'm gonna clean solution, and it's gonna clean this. Once that is done, I'm gonna build solution again. And I already set up for this to become a pre-renewal. So let's build solution and let this complete. All right, our build was succeed, and now we are running into a pre-renewal. All right, let's launch the server once again so we can see a few changes. Our server finished running. Now I can go ahead and log in. I'm here in Alberta, but now I'm not able to move. I'm stuck here. Okay, so let's go Alberta. Here I'll be able to walk because this part was in here before. Okay. But to the new area somewhere here, we'll not be able to walk. So down here, let's see. Down here was not here yet. You can see the extended area. So it was not here, was not possible to walk. Okay. And now let's go to Izlude. Go 5 is Izlude. All right. Now you can see that I can walk, but not everywhere I'm clicking. And it's not really going in a few places. Here has a warp where it should not. And here is a bit difficult to walk right now. I'm clicking and it doesn't go. It just doesn't work. All right, so we gotta fix this, and it's very simple and easy. Let's understand what's going on, okay? So in your emulator folder first, over here, you can see that you have DB, and then you have import, pre-renewal, and renewal. If you go to renewal folder, and then here has a map cache, if you open with the with this application map cache, you can see what's inside. So let's go ahead and do that. So now I'm opening this one. So here's Alberta, Izlude, and a few others. So these are carrying information where you can and you cannot walk for the renewal. And then if I go to pre-renewal and go file open, so let's just switch the folder, you can see that these are the informations for the pre-renewal, so where you can and you cannot walk, and as well you have the import folder. The import folder will also carry a few others. So everything that's in the import folder is gonna read above all. So it doesn't matter if you have the information in pre-renew or renew, whatever is in import folder is gonna read from there. So I'm going to use this for this example, okay? What I need to do is to update the walkable areas of in the import folder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to this and this folder where I carry all these files created by me, where you can simply drag and drop. So let's try to understand a little bit first. I will open here old Izlude. So since it's pre-renewal, we're gonna use the old Izlude. I'm going to extract off this. So we are apparently crash sometimes. Let me extract this. All right, it messed up here my desktop a little, but it's fine. All right, so I have Izlude, Alberta, all that, and texture. What do we need to do with this? You can download these files in the description, by the way. And here, what I'm going to do is go to my client folder over here. Okay, and under data, I'm going to place all of these files. Okay, so now I have place it here. You can also add to your custom grf. So the old Pion was overwriting some texture there. So let me just update this in my data.ini. This part you can skip. Okay. So old Pion, I can remove this actually. All right. So this should be 3. All right. This part you can skip, as I said. And now we need to update the map cache. So this is from the import folder. All I need to do with all files together, I just need to drag the .get. So over there is, you can see I have update Alberta and Izlude. So now I file save. Once I enter, I still will not be able to walk, so I need to run server once again. And once you do that, you should be able to walk properly in Alberta and Izlude. It's a very simple thing to do, as you can see. Now we can go ahead and launch our ragexe. Once this is launched, we can log in. And we should be able to see the changes, and hopefully you understand what's going on. So I'm linking the old Izlude, the new Izlude. Let me explain the files a bit. Here is only carrying the files that that's the main file. You must have everything else in data.grf, and you have it. Okay, so you actually only need this, and we forgot to update the minimap. So we want the minimap from the old Izlude, okay, which I have extracted already in the desktop, right? So I want to, before I enter the game, I just want to make sure in my client folder, right? Folder over here, I'm going to add data texture, and then over here there's a map folder. This is the mini maps for custom maps or whatever, and I'm going to just open this folder and drag these two maps right here. If you're running pre-renewal, okay, and then you add over there. Now once I log in, I should be able to walk everywhere properly and feel happy with my pre-renewal server. Let's have a look. And now we were here. You see that we are in the same locations before, but now we can walk, and this is working well. So far so good. NPCs where they should. This is looking great. I can so far walk everywhere as I want. Okay, let's exit this area over here. Go to the center of this Izlude. Now you can see the warp for this location is in the right place, and you can see that this has changed. Everything is working pretty freaking nice. All right, let's go to Alberta. I go Alberta and make sure everything is working well as well. Now we can see that here so far so good. Here I have updated it, and yeah, now you can see that this is updated. You can see that I fixed the grass. There was a snow before over here, and that's due to a map modification I was making earlier. Now you can see that everything is good over here. I can walk. There's no more extension. Before it was an extension this area over here, and you can see that now is without it. So we have successfully updated Alberta as well. Here's a table that apparently you can walk on the table. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Other than that, I have actually fixed a few things from the original map, and I'm not sure if I will get into details, but I think I will. Let's go into Brow Edit real quick, and I want to show you that something interesting. Find out if I open. So if I open Alberta or Izlude, either one, you can see that under get here is okay. This time is okay. All right. So let me quick check where I'm saving this. Okay. Now I'm going to quickly move some folder here, and I'm going to delete Alberta from over here. Okay, so I will delete this Alberta. Now if I open Brawl Edit again and launch Alberta, you can see under get over here that the original map has this elevation on the walkable get in the corner, and also has the elevation over here. So I have fixed this to the red one. This means if you use fly wings and you reach out to this area, you actually can. And I'm not sure about this, like anyone know why they will do that? Same thing happens for Izlude, and I have no idea why that's there and why it's like this. Also, I noticed so if I remove the 3D model here or add it again, you can see that here has a non-walkable get, but here has, they haven't added. So I wonder why in the world, okay, why in the world they haven't done like equal this side to this side over here. Why they haven't done like an equal thing, right? And what else? This ship is actually not walkable, which is very, very interesting. Okay. And that's pretty much it for now. I hope you have enjoyed this cool content. It took me a lot of effort, so smash the like, smash really nicely, and subscribe, guys. I am here making this cool content. You guys getting to understand the real thing going behind it, this amazing game. Kisses and see ya. Ooh.